Keeper Action News starts now.
And a good Monday evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Crispino.
And I'm Sabrina Suzuki. The big story tonight, a dialogue on diversity. Last year, Whitman College called off classes to raise awareness on race issues after 2 students wore blackface to a party.
Today, Whitman students and staff revisited race on a day celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Action News reporter Chelsea Kopta live in the newsroom with more on this big story. Chelsea.
Well, the scope of the symposium has definitely changed since that blackface incident in 2006. That was definitely the catalyst to bring people out and forward to talk about diversity and specifically race. And at that point, hundreds of students came out to talk about diversity. This year, the crowd was a little bit smaller and the focus had broadened from race to a general awareness of identity and diversity.
That it is impossible to attain for almost all people.
It's not just a black and white issue. Students use the day to break down many barriers from race to sexuality, religion, and even physical attributes like obesity or disabilities.
As a Muslim, I fast during the daylight hours for the holy month of Ramadan.
This time, Whitman focused on unfolding identities.
I've never hidden the fact that I'm Muslim. I'm actually very proud of it.
Nadim shared his personal experiences. He's a sophomore who's half Lebanese, half Iraqi.
Unfortunately, I think that's like what a lot of people want to believe, and they think that, you know, change already happened, or, you know, we're living in a colorblind age right now, and, you know, everything's peachy and hunky-dory. But I'm of the persuasion that it's not that simple, and that there's a lot of work for us to be doing.
Whitman realized they had a lot of work to do when, in the winter of 2006, a group of students dressed in blackface, mimicking racial segregation on the reality show Survivor, and they began their first diversity symposium.
Well, it means a lot to me. You know, my personal identity is multifaceted. I'm a professor and a scientist.
Dale Smith is an assistant professor of physics at Whitman. Her mother is African American, her father German.
You know, my own identity is complicated and multi-layered, and that's the same with everyone, and we can all learn from each other's experiences.
According to college reps, the vast majority of students are white. Less than a fifth are considered students of diversity. Nadim felt the difference as soon as he hit the halls.
You know, I'd have random professors coming up to me like, "Oh, I hear you're Muslim. You're the Muslim student." And so it was like very interesting, like, to be slowly outed, and, you know, not just be like a regular student anymore, but be a diversity student.
He knows the rooted down problem can't be solved in a day, but believed it was worth opening the conversation.
Pat yourself on the back, like, I know a lot about diversity now, and that, you know, I'm not racist anymore, or something like that. But I figured, if you could be part of that message, which I had the opportunity to, and kind of not say that it's that easy, it's just a matter of just actually thinking about it and thinking it through and realizing that it is really an opportunity to maybe shake things up a little bit.
Now, again, there weren't as many people today as there were in the 2006 symposium, but a lot of people did approach me to tell me that they still felt this symposium was important, talking about diversity and racial issues, and clearly these students are working on and embracing these issues. Live in the newsroom, Chelsea Kopta, Action News.
All right, Chelsea, thank you. Whitman College reps say they are more diverse than many private liberal arts colleges. They say students are enrolled there from 30 different countries, and out of 100 colleges, Whitman is the 28th most diverse. Whitman plans to make the symposium